Hey homebodies, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Luxury Sigh Interior Design Podcast, where luxury is rarely practical, but I must say is always enjoyable. I am your host, Luxury Sigh, and I am an interior designer, and you can just consider me a warm voice and your reassuring friend. I am probably going to co-sign whatever you want to buy for your house as long as the patterns don't clash. So just keep that in mind. On this daily podcast, I share practical and useful solutions for just simplifying every aspect of a modern homemaker's busy life. And so each of these episodes is long enough for you to enjoy, but short enough for you to listen on the go. And so thank you again for listening. Today's episode is really a fun one. We're talking about the essential items that you need for an amazing aesthetic when you entertain and when you have company. So here's the thing, and this is actually kind of funny. When I was coming up, my grandmother would cook Thanksgiving dinner. The turkey, macaroni and cheese, collard greens. She would make pig's feet. She would make chitlins for my grandfather. I didn't eat it. I've never had chitlins. And yes, I'm very black, right? But the crazy thing is, it was never considered entertaining. It was just people are coming over for Thanksgiving. So somewhere along the line, we've moved on up, I guess, like the Jeffersons, and it's gone from, Aunt so-and-so is coming over with her kids, and so-and-so is coming over with her new husband, to now there's Thanksgiving entertaining. And so I love it. I'm all for it, because I will say this, if you've been following me since I've been doing this show many, many years, y'all know my background, how I grew up, and I did not see my mama cook a Thanksgiving meal until I was an adult. And that is facts. We went to everybody else's house. We always bought a dish, dressed politely. I always had to mind my manners. But I just don't have memories of as a child growing up. Then my mom went and bought this really big house in the Midwest. And I remember one year, this is really crazy. I'm digressing. But we went to my mom's house when she had first bought this house, this amazing house. I'll just leave that at that. And our family was coming in from all over the country. It was big enough to house everybody. And my husband said to me, we arrived late Monday night. So we got there, Tuesday morning, we wake up and we're like, what are we going to have for breakfast? So we took the kids to Shoney's. And that was fine. It's like a little buffet place, and we didn't have those in New Jersey, so this was really fun for us. And then Tuesday afternoon, no grocery shopping, no meat soaking, no grating of cheese, nothing. So my husband's like, oh, okay, she's probably going to talk about my mom, his mother-in-law, is going to cook tomorrow. Wednesday comes, and we're like, hey, what are we going to do with the kids? Oh, let's go back to Shoney's. Hey, I think my kids were probably like 6 and 10 at the time. So they had a ball going to a buffet with French toast sticks and all that. So that was great. Wednesday afternoon comes and there's still nobody in the kitchen cooking. And so my husband's looking at me. Now he comes from the deep South. They start cooking like probably Monday. They go food shopping over the weekend and they cook all week. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. And I shrug my shoulders with this level of innocence. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. Go ask mommy. I just don't know. Thursday comes. Now everything is closed. So we're eating cereal for breakfast. And he said, Sai, where's the food? And I'm like, yo, I really have no clue. Because at this point, even my grandmother has already started making her food. Like even last minute people, start cooking on Wednesday. Finally, 1:00, all morning, my mom's like, get ready for dinner. We're having company, this and that. So everybody's wandering around like, what in the world is going on? My uncle's pissed. He goes back to the airport to catch a flight back to Boston. He's like, this is crazy. Nobody knows what's going on. 1:00, the doorbell rings and all this food is brought into the house. There's neighbors and food showing up. And my husband stood there like scratching his head because he had never seen such a thing. And again, this was probably 20 years ago, but he had never seen, that was his first experience of having of entertaining at Thanksgiving, as opposed to your mom and your aunties and everybody in the kitchen peeling potatoes for potato salad and somebody grating the cheese and I was like, yeah, no, I didn't grow up that way, but I do appreciate it. So I say all that because I vacillate and toggle between down home Thanksgiving where everybody's in the kitchen and entertaining on Thanksgiving where you don't really want to cook, but you want to entertain and use it as a point of engagement. And you're talking about how your year was. So there's no surprise. No one was surprised when I got into real estate and interior design and lifestyle, because that has literally been my whole life. So on that note, let me share with you the top things that you need or should have for a great Thanksgiving entertaining experience. We're going to break a couple seconds right now for a commercial, and I'll be back on the other side. And we're back. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And now let's get into the fun part of the show. The things that you need or should really buy as you start to usher in the season of gratitude. That's really how I look at Thanksgiving. I don't want to get into the politics of Thanksgiving. I want to really focus on that this is a season of reflection. The leaves are falling. It's getting darker earlier. It's getting lighter later. And the fact that the trees know the seasons without prompting from humans, and how we should be grateful for everything. And as this is just another season in life. And one of the things that I do, and I buy these actually in September, are fall candles. Gone are the gardenias and the lilacs and the lilies, and I really love to fill my home with deeper, heavier scents, such as pumpkin and maple and bourbon. Yes, bourbon. I just love bourbon. I'll put bourbon in anything. I even have maple bourbon coffee, right? All of these things to evoke what fall really means. So get yourself some fall candles, and you can start burning them even in September. Next on the list, and all of this is going to be on my blog, by the way, luxuryside.com. Next on the list to transform your room is a Thanksgiving rug. It doesn't have to have a turkey on it. Come on now, we're all grown-ups. Turkeys are novelty and turkeys are fun, but get something of meaning. Give thanks, thankful and blessed, things like that. Just get an area rug with some deep colors in it, and it'll really start. And these are things that you can get back in September. You can put the area rug in your kitchen. You can put it in your bathroom. You can put it as your entryway into your dining room. Next is a welcome mat. Find a quirky Thanksgiving welcome mat that makes your guests smile when they're coming into your home. Gobble till you wobble. Thank the bird. He gave it all. Just make it fun and whimsical. You know, we can all be serious. There's so much stuff to be serious about in this world. But you know what? You're having friends over. You'll have some cocktails. You'll have some sweets. You're going to overindulge on pies and cakes. Make it fun and laugh. A lot of people haven't made it this far. Make it fun and laugh. I say the next thing, get some wall decor. Again, these are things that I buy in September, even August when you see the early sales. And I don't hang wall decor in my house. I just put it on my front door. I just hang it on the doors. I have it on the door in the bathroom, my closet door. But you can get something that says give thanks, something that says thankful, something that says grateful, blessed. And wall decor, you can get at Target. You can even get some really cute wall decor for the kids' doors at like the dollar store, Dollar Tree. Big shout out to Dollar Tree, who is one of our affiliate partners. I'll see if they have some, and I can put that online, and you can buy it right on go to luxuryside.com, and it'll take you to the Dollar Tree website. But you can get some really cool wall decor, very inexpensively priced. That's not where you want to spend your money. I have things that you want to spend your money on, and that's not it. The next one, pillows. Spend some money on pillows. Pillows are usually placed in chairs, your sofa, your bed, places of comfort. You want to spend a couple dollars on pillows. They can be I've seen some beautiful, beautiful pillows that have been crocheted. I've seen pillows that have fur. Pillows really truly evoke a feeling. And then when you take that pillow and put it on your sofa, put it on a chair, a chaise, a love seat, your bed, they really, really can change your mood. And do a quick spray with them, because I really don't recommend washing pillows, but you don't want to take a pillow that you bought in the store and put it right on your bed or your furniture. So make sure you disinfect that. Garland is always nice. So if you follow me on Instagram at luxury_sigh, you will see pictures of my balcony, and I have garland. I use garland for everything. I love it. Some people think it cheapens it, but I just love to have coffee on my balcony and it's wrapped in garland. So I love it. Not like little pennants. That's just not my style, but I love garland that looks like fall leaves, and sometimes I cut them and sprinkle them around, and you can sprinkle those on the table, and it just looks beautiful. Garland is really, really nice. Pumpkins. You cannot have the fall season or holiday season without pumpkins. They work perfectly for Halloween for those that celebrate. I do not. But for those that celebrate Halloween, you can take that pumpkin and carry that bad boy right into Thanksgiving. We want to get a little, some wear out of the things that we buy. You know, if you get your Halloween stuff in the beginning of October, it can carry you 2 months. So you take whatever you paid for it and divide that by 8 or 9 or 10 weeks, you've gotten your money's worth. Another really good thing, we're now at the top 10. The top 10 thing that you need, top 10 home decor item that you need for Thanksgiving is cornucopia. It reminds everybody to be thankful for the abundance of food that we have. We are now in I put this in quotes, in a recession, inflation, going through inflation. Be grateful for whatever we have. So cornucopia is on the top, is it the number 10 of my top 10 curated pieces that you really need in your home for Thanksgiving. Number 9 is a turkey decoration. You got to have a turkey in there somewhere. I don't care if it's stuffed. I don't care if it's a pillow-shaped turkey. I don't care if it's a placeholder, something for your kitchen counter. Put a turkey in there somewhere. It can be a porcelain turkey for all I care, because of course this is the Luxury Sigh Interior Design Podcast, so you can have something made with china, something from Tiffany's even, or it can be something much less expensive from Walmart that are full of beautiful colors. But please put a turkey in your home. It's not I'm trying to think of the word. It's not corny, maybe. I don't know if that's not the word I'm looking for. It doesn't cheapen your look, because you can scale up or scale down what you want this turkey to look like, but please put a turkey in your house somewhere. Number 8, the number 8 decor item that I highly, highly recommend for the holiday season, for the Thanksgiving gratitude season, is a wreath. Put it on your door, put it in your hallway. A wreath is just a beautiful decorative item that, once again, all of these things can be scaled up or scaled down. Like, you can put feathers in a wreath. You can make it, or you can have it made for you. You can put cashmere birds in a leaf. I mean, you can make these things as expensive or inexpensive as you see fit, but please put a wreath. It does not cheapen your home, and it looks really nice. Now we're getting into day of things that you need in your home. The turkey, the cornucopia, the pumpkins, the garland, the pillows, the wall decor, the welcome mat, the area rug, and the fall candle. Those are all things that you should buy, all items that you should buy leading up to Thanksgiving. But now, as we're getting closer to actually the Thanksgiving entertaining day, please have napkins and napkin rings. My friends laugh at me. I don't care what the occasion is. You will not find paper anything in my home. Please get napkins, and if you must have paper napkins, please make sure they're nice ones, please. This is the only time of year that you really have to show your shit. Like, please don't just get cheap and paper napkins. Get something nice and put them in napkin rings. I don't care if you have 20 people or 2 people, put them in napkin rings. Serving platters. Get yourself a nice serving platter. These are the things right now from the top 10 on down where you spend your money. You don't have to spend money on a candle. You can spend $10 and get a nice fall candle. But we're talking napkins and napkin rings. Get yourself a good serving platter. They add a festive touch to your Thanksgiving tablescape, and a platter you can pass down. If you don't like it anymore, put it on Poshmark and sell it. But please get yourself a nice serving platter. Plates. Get a set of Thanksgiving dinner plates. And listen, they don't have to scream Thanksgiving. They can have a beautiful color. They can be cranberry colored square plates. It still evokes a feeling of Thanksgiving once it's mixed in with all of your other Thanksgiving decor. I had at one point, and they were absolutely divine, square plates that were the color of a dark berry. And they looked absolutely, and we use them for every day, to be quite honest. But we especially use them when you put it on the table for Thanksgiving. They just look beautiful. Please get yourself at least one set of Thanksgiving dinner plates. Again, they don't have to have a turkey or pumpkins, but make sure you can really elevate your entertaining for Thanksgiving if you have some nice plates. Place cards. Assign each guest a place to sit using Thanksgiving place cards. You can DIY these. You can go on Etsy if you want to, or you can go to Neiman's and get some really nice place cards. But I don't want you to have a structured Thanksgiving experience, but it just elevates what you're doing. Because if you think about it, how easy is it to go over to your friend's house on a Friday or Saturday night? You have a charcuterie board, you drink some wine, and life is good, right? Everybody grabs around. It's potluck. That's great. That's not what Thanksgiving is, or it's not what Thanksgiving could be. Use this as a time to really celebrate your friendships, really honor your relationships. And you do that by place cards and napkin rings and napkins and a table runner. Table runners are a beautiful, beautiful touch. I have a silk hand-beaded tablecloth that I only use for Thanksgiving. And I keep saying every year I'm going to get a new table runner, but I don't. It's just such a beautiful pattern. But you can get a table runner. You can probably get a nice table runner for $12.99 at Ross. Mine, the one that I use every single year, I got from, what's that store that's not open anymore? Oh my gosh, I used to get so much stuff from my clients there. It's not, Pier 1. That's where I got it from. I got it from Pier 1. Whew, I almost drew a blank. Pier 1 Imports is where I got my table runner from. And it's silk and it's hand beaded and it looks beautiful. And I use it every year. I dry clean it. And I just love it. Maybe my children's wives, my son's wives might want it at some point. I don't know. But get yourself a nice table runner. And the last two pieces of things that you must have and not skimp on for your holiday Thanksgiving celebration is a tablecloth and a centerpiece. Please, 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 please get yourself a really nice tablecloth. And I would go so far as to see if you can get one handmade. Get your tablecloth handmade. Find a really nice material and you can take it to a seamstress and have them sew it. You can even use hem tape. You can do it. These are things that should be special and meaningful to you. I just don't advise my clients to just go get any old tablecloth and put it on the table. This is the time of year to go all out. Get a nice tablecloth, get a nice centerpiece. And you know what? Your centerpiece could be the cornucopia. Your centerpiece could be the candle that you bought back in September. But just make sure there's something that anchors the feeling of love and anchors the spirit of gratitude that you want in your home, especially this time of year. So there you have it, homebodies. My tips and suggestions of curated items that you can have for Thanksgiving. All of this you're going to be able to find on luxuryside.com. So you can just go to luxuryside.com. I will put up a link to Dollar Tree for you to get the wall decor and the wall art. And if you have any questions, if anybody's interested in me doing a consultation with them, I would love to do it. I am between New York, New Jersey, and North Carolina, but I do travel. I know how to hop on a plane. I would love to work with you. And always remember, we shall pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that we can do or any kindness that we can show to any human being, let us do it now. Let us not defer or neglect it, for we shall not pass this way again. And that is the same way I have ended every podcast episode that I have done since June 26th of 2008. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.